Hey everybody, it's Matt from You and Your Horror Movies, and welcome to episode 2 of Where Would You Put It? My series is taking certain films and putting it either in the horror section or into the non horror section. This is a very opinionated series, so if I say it belongs to one and you don't if you disagree, that's fine. It is your collection, and this is my collection. These movies don't have to be in any area. It's just a fun series I'm putting together. So I hope everyone enjoyed part one, season one, episode one, the Blade trilogy, and now I'm going to be doing another one from 1981, a Ray Harryhausen classic. Can't talk today, and that is of course Clash of the Titans, one of my favorite Greek mythology films. Um, Pretty much, you have Harry Hamlin, who plays Perseus, who is the son of Zeus. And of course, Zeus is the god of all gods in Greek mythology. And of course, if you ever read mythology, I loved mythology in high school. Zeus is like the Mac Daddy. He has kids everywhere from different moms, goats, animals, anything. He has kids from everything. It's weird. Greek mythology is just very weird in itself. But pretty much, Perseus has his love of his life, and that is, um, oh, uh, I can't remember these people's names. I can't. I've seen this movie so many times. Uh, Andromeda. So Andromeda, she is this woman that, of course, of Perseus, the goddess Thetis does not want Perseus and Andromeda to be together. So, of course, she throws in different curveballs for Perseus to stop. And, of course, a lot of these curveballs are difficult challenges. And once she does take uh, Andromeda as one of her ex lovers and turns him into this goat demon like and makes him kill Perseus as well to go after him. So Perseus has to pretty much fight giant scorpions, two headed giant dog, Medusa, and use Medusa to defeat the giant Kraken, which the city that she's in for Andromeda will sacrifice her to the Kraken to save the city. Because she'll send Poseidon to release the Kraken to destroy that certain city unless that city does a offering. So that's pretty much it. So this is a classic film. I love this movie. A lot of stop animation. If you know Ray Harryhausen, you know his classic stop animation movies: Jason and the Argonauts, Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, uh, and so on. This one has a ton of giant creatures. Now this is a fantasy type film, and it's mythology, but for me, this definitely belongs in the horror section because you have giant scorpions killing people. There is like a giant raven, the giant kraken itself, and of course you have Medusa turning people into stone. There are a lot of deaths. There's a lot of destruction in this film, but it's a fun flick from 1981. Yes, it is rated PG, but for that time, a lot of stuff were kind of not as gory, which was for this film, but you do see it, like the giant scorpion sticking a guy, giant one guy getting grappled and thrown. Of course, Medusa turning people into stone right there. Yeah, the one gripe, of course, about this film is that damn owl. The owl's kind of annoying, but I loved it when they made the remake when they put that owl in there, but just threw him in the junk pile. That was hysterical. But the remake wasn't that good. It did spawn a sequel. It was like a comic type sequel called Wrath. It did spawn a remake, and of course, the sequel remake Wrath of the Titans, which I never saw that one. I saw the remake. I wasn't a fan of the remake. Love this film. Again, you have all the different type of Greek mythology. Now, Greek mythology, when I was paying attention in high school, I loved it because they were small horror stories. People being turned into stone. Uh, the giant Hydra eating people. There was Cerberus, the god of hell, the dog of hell. Um, you have different gods who will punish people for not doing what they're told by killing them, or all different type of things. So to me, this definitely belongs in the horror section because of all those different monsters, the storyline, all the fun shit that goes on in this film. Definitely belongs in. I know some people probably beg to differ. They don't put their fantasy in with the horror stuff. It depends on the fantasy type film, which I'll get to some other films in the series down the road. But this one, Clash of the Titans, 1981, for me, goes right into the horror shelf. So, guys, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Would you put Clash of the Titans in your horror shelf? For me, it is. So, let me hear your thoughts down below, guys. Thanks very much for watching, and please put your comments down below. Peace.